I've been to all the ski resorts in West Virginia over the last few weeks, but Snowshoe Mountain is head and shoulders above them all. I'm reviewing Snowshoe Mountain today on 5 different categories from 0 to 20 that can be applied to any mountain, then adding them all up at the end for a total score out of 100 to hopefully help you decide if coming to Snowshoe Mountain is worth your time and money. First category is terrain variation. There's 24 green trails, 20 blue trails, 16 black diamond trails, 4 glade trails, 4 park trails, and 1 double black diamond. But unfortunately, the double black diamond was closed today.
What really sets apart Snowshoe's terrain is the sheer number of runs as well as how long some of the runs are.
Terrain variation gets a 19 out of 20 because some of these runs are up to 2.5 miles long, which you can't find anywhere in the Mid-Atlantic region.
Next category is mountain layout. How do the crowds spread out across the slopes at Snowshoe? There are 10 main lifts at Snowshoe spread across 3 different mountains. The 3 areas for skiing and snowboarding is the main Snowshoe Basin, Silver Creek, and Western Territory, all of which are very easily accessed by a free shuttle service that runs every 15 minutes. Having 3 separate mountains at the same ski resort really does help spread out the crowds. The Snowshoe Basin and Silver Creek have all types of runs and park trails, while Western Territory only has black diamond trails.
Mountain layout gets a 20 out of 20 because it perfectly spreads out the crowds among the different slopes here. Third category is lodging accessibility. The amount of places to stay at Snowshoe is absolutely crazy. There's literally dozens and dozens of slopeside options, including several different lodges, private homes, townhomes with hot tubs, you name it, they have it. Snowshoe Mountain has all of these lodging options because it's a reverse mountain, meaning when you arrive to the ski resort, you're actually at the top of the mountain instead of the bottom, meaning all of their lodging is already at the top of the slopes. Lodging options gets a perfect 20 out of 20 because I don't know how you can expect any place in the Mid-Atlantic region to have more lodging options than Snowshoe does. Fourth category, lift ticket prices. How much is it going to cost you and your family to come ride here? Lift ticket costs can be one of the downsides of Snowshoe because with bigger mountains are going to come bigger price tags. If you come early or late season in the week, you can get it as low as $62 per lift ticket, but if you plan it on a busy Saturday right in the middle of the season, it's going to be up to $169. Snowshoe is also on the Icon Pass, so utilize that option if you have it. Lift ticket pricing gets a 13 out of 20 because it does get really expensive mid-season on a Saturday, but with good planning or weekdays, you can get it under $100, which is well worth it for such a big mountain. Last category is the uniqueness factor. What makes this ski resort stand out compared to others in the area? The most unique thing about Snowshoe is it really feels like a big ski resort in Vermont, but it's located much further south. This ski resort acts as a fresh taste of winter for the Mid-Atlantic region, with a longer season than any other resort in the area, opening the day before Thanksgiving all the way to the beginning of April most years. Uniqueness factor gets a 15 out of 20 because it is easily the biggest resort in the area. The overall score for Snowshoe Ski Resort is an 87 out of 100, which is really high for the Mid-Atlantic region. If you're looking to find a great ski resort to visit on the East Coast, then you need to watch this next video.